The screens were glowing long before sunrise. Red lines racing across every market chart. People packed for another season of bad news. Then the numbers bent the other way.
A driver stopped for coffee for a 12-hour route. Checked his phone and stared a little longer. The road ahead was still the road ahead, but the weight inside the cab had shifted.
Something moved today, not enough to call it peace, not enough to trust completely, but enough to loosen the grip of fear, enough to let tomorrow enter the room. Negotiators left their statements on the table and walked back into hallways full of doubts. Nobody claimed the story had been solved. They only chose not to make it worse. Across the water, cranes prepared to work again. Crews returned to schedules left unfinished. The current carried more than cargo now. It carried proof that choices still matter. Something moved today, not enough to call it peace, not enough to trust completely, but enough to loosen the grip of fear, enough to let tomorrow enter the room. By evening, conversations sounded different. Not happier exactly, just less trapped. Parents planned expenses 1 month ahead, instead of surviving one day at a time. A child listening for distant thunder heard the night arrive without interruption, and learned that silence can be meaningful when it follows too much noise. History rarely arrives with perfect certainty. It changes course in fractions and degrees. One voice pauses, another answers, and a future nobody expected starts taking shape. Something moved today, a locked horizon drifted open. The damage stayed, the memory stayed, but people stepped